Make something every single day is a bit of a mantra that I try to live by. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be a huge graphic novel or a huge painting with thousands of characters. Sometimes just small will do. But by doing it, and doing it every day, you'll find that you get better at it. And not just get better at something, but you might learn a new skill or connect with someone in a new way you didn't think was possible. It works for sports, it works for acting, writing, sewing, public speaking, dog training. Just the pure act of doing something daily will make you better at it. And it will work for webcomics too. My art, illustrations and webcomics have all benefited from exercising those artistic muscles daily. And I don't mean that you need to finish an entire page of your webcomic in one day or complete an illustration assignment in one day. The objective is to put in just enough time and effort that you feel you've made just that little bit of progress, that little step up to the next level of understanding. Because when we feel like we've really put effort into our work, we can feel really proud of our work. There is nothing worse for me than just dialing it in on a project and thinking, well, I'll just try and do better on the next one. To me, I would feel like I'd set myself up to do that every time a project or task comes along that I just don't feel like doing. And believe me, they come up often when you're making a webcomic. Sometimes there are backgrounds you just don't want to draw or camera angles that you just want to avoid. But deep down, in my mind, I know, as a reader of the genre, I'd be letting down my audience if I didn't commit to it and make it as good as I possibly can. If you've taken time out of your day to read my work, then I want you to have the best experience possible during those few minutes of your time. I want you to keep coming back for more of those wonderful feelings you got when you saw that dramatic opening scene, or the jaw-dropping horrific reveal, or the saucy steamy love scene. Yes, there is some romance in this story. But the only way to get good at something is to start practicing it in the first place. That first time might look terrible, but if you put the effort in, it will show. And your audience will appreciate it, as I hope you will appreciate the effort I'm putting into my own webcomic. The magic will really start to happen when you do it again and again and again, each time getting better and better, more confident with your line work, colouring and shadows. And with that confidence, you'll feel like you can master anything that is thrown your way. That includes hands and feet, the bane of all artists. Now, I'm definitely not advocating that you burn yourself out with practice. No. What I'm trying to say is just do what you can each day. Because there will definitely be days when you don't want to do it, and there are definitely days when you shouldn't do it. We all need a rest. We all need a break. Go for a walk, be in nature, spend quality time with your family and friends. Put your mind at ease and in a headspace where you're more relaxed and calm so that the artwork will just flow when you do come back to it. Do you ever have those days when you just can't seem to get started? It feels like you just can't hold the pen or pencil right, or the image you want to draw just won't materialize on the page. I have them all the time, but a walk in nature, quality time with the family, doing something else that brings me joy, and suddenly, when I do come back to the drawing board, I'm so much more relaxed and calm, and what I thought I couldn't do just starts to happen. So I definitely think that as an illustrator, if you want a project that is going to flex that creative muscle, a webcomic is the way to go. And I'm not just creating my own webcomic as some sort of artistic exercise, but I also have many stories and ideas I've always wanted to tell in this format. So if you are into the horror or thriller movie genre of the 70s and 80s, blaxploitation and Hong Kong kung fu cinema, then I think you'll enjoy Jim Reel Paranormal Investigator. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can read pages of the comic as they are uploaded once complete. But I'm also going to be sharing the process with you of how I'll be making the webcomic here on my channel. So stay tuned for more progress and updates, and let's see if I can scare the pants off you and hopefully make you laugh along the way too. Bye for now.